Our speaker tonight is Kimberly Hanlon. Kimberly Hanlon is like a godsend to Family Innocence. I met her at a bar event, and by bar event, I always tease. She's laughing.
It wasn't a bar. But it wasn't a bar. It was a bar event at the bar.
Okay, a bar event at the bar. She is a lawyer. You know how they call us lawyers, you know, we go to the bar. And she heard about what I was doing, you know, eliminating court for families. And she was an attorney, and she practices in both Minnesota and what's the other state? Oklahoma. And she just eliminated family law in her practice. She just said, I can't do it anymore. And when she learned that I was trying to eliminate it, court for families, litigating family matters, all together with Family Innocence, she climbed right on board, came to those, you know, early meetings at my house, and she is an excellent attorney. She's also a founding member of Family Innocence. Without further ado, Kimberly Hanlon's going to talk today about kids protection plans. So let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you. One of the reasons why I stopped doing family law is because I noticed that the family court system was not healthy for families. Families would enter the system, and based on that, families would get basically chewed up and spit out. And it got harder and harder for me to participate in a system that does that for families. I really have a commitment that people have autonomy, and they know what is right for them and their families, and that they are empowered to make decisions for themselves and their families without court intervention or with minimal court intervention. I came across this idea, and I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but the idea is parents know that they need to nominate guardians in their will. I mean, doesn't everybody know that? Generally, I see a lot of nodding heads. Yeah, people know that. Something that people don't think about, and I didn't think about it, and when I share this with people, even other attorneys go, "Ooh!" Even they didn't think about it. There's one more step that you need to think about doing, and I'm here to share that step with you and give you a resource that you can put this in place for yourself. So here's the scenario. Parents go out. Maybe they're out at work. Maybe they're out on a date night. But they're out. And the kids are, let's say, with a babysitter. And the parents say to the babysitter, here's my cell phone number. If you need anything, call my cell phone. But if you can't reach me, then you can call Mary next door. Here's her number, and she'll come over and help you. So let's say while the parents are out, something happens. Maybe they're in a car accident. Maybe they're killed. Maybe they're incapacitated. But either way, that day, they're not coming home. And I know that's a horrible thing to think about. But let's think about what happens then. So the babysitter is sitting at home with the kids, and they have a cell phone number. How long does the babysitter wait, not being able to reach you? What do you think? 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 a.m.? Like, how long does the babysitter wait? So let's say the babysitter calls Mary, and Mary says, wow, that's not like them. Something's up. That is so not like them. And Mary comes over. How long does Mary wait? 8 a.m.? 9 a.m.? When Mary is freaking out, who does Mary call? I'm guessing that Mary doesn't know the people that you know in your life. So like maybe you would say, oh, I would want Mary to call my sister. But Mary doesn't know your sister. So who does Mary call? The police. Mary calls the police, and when the police come, what do the police have the authority to do? To take the kids. And do the police have the authority to take the kids to your sister's house? No. There's one thing and one thing only that the police have the authority to do, and that is to take the kids into Child Protective Services, otherwise known as foster care. Mom and Dad aren't coming home, we don't know why, and now we have to go live with strangers until a judge can sort it out so we can go stay with people that we know and love and trust. There is something that parents can do, and that is to nominate an emergency guardian. You nominate that emergency guardian, and you give instructions to your babysitter. And you give the instructions to your emergency guardian. Now that emergency guardian doesn't have to be the long-term guardian. It doesn't have to be the same person that you named in your will. It needs to be somebody who lives within 20 minutes of your house. Why 20 minutes? Well, let's see. When the babysitter freaks out, or when Mary freaks out, and calls the police, and the police come, how long do you think it takes for them to walk in the door, size up the situation, tell the kids, pack your PJs and toothbrush, and get them in the back of the car? Once the kids are in the squad car, it's a harder, much harder thing to be able to intervene. As soon as you have a temporary guardian and you have the mechanism already in place, that's the message that I am sharing with families. And I have some parents' guides on how to do that, and I have a website where you can go and get the forms and fill them out and do the nomination and put it all together for yourself.